In this episode, we are still at the Butcher Style Racing event at the Mobara Twin Circuit in Chiba. I'll take you on 2 ride-alongs with me, show you the chicken race game, have an interview with the leader of the drifting team Strict, and last but not least, have an interview with Butcher, the organizer of this event. Let's go! Okay, let's go drifting with this one.
めっちゃ楽しい なってきた感じがする。
すごくスムーズだと思いました。早いなくなってね。
もう結構止まらなくなってきてる。
楽しいけど。
チェッカーが出ちゃった。
Won the show car contest. Congratulations. I forgot to vote. Oh no. Let's take another look at the show cars. So gorgeous. I can't wait to get my car. I'm aiming to get a 180 as show car and as a drift car. I would love to have a chaser or a Mark II. where 2 cars each compete with each other. They have to race to a line and then hit the brakes to stop as close to the line as possible. Oh look, a Dragon Ball Z. Here he goes again. He's so sweet. The entire day he's driving his mini quad, always smiling. These cars are so amazing. They belong to the drifting team Strict. I will now have an interview with the team leader, Hiroyuki Kobayashi.
よし、始めましょう。
は
よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
今日はドリフトされてますか？
このシルビアで今日はドリフトをしにみんなで
みんなでチームでやってましたね。
チームで遊びに来ました。
チームの方々はどこからですか？大体
みんな神奈川の横浜、川崎に住んでるメンツで構成されてます。
で何人ぐらいですか？
今8人
8人か。
います。
結構大きいチームですね。
はい。
はい。で一般的にみんなが一緒に走りますか？
そうです。こういう壮行会とかにみんな予定を合わせてみんなで遊びに来てます。
すごい。で、なんか大きいイベントだけ行きますかとか。
確かに
なんか
自分は
FT
もう
とか
あんまお金がないんでこういうイベントだけにちょっと遊びに来させてもらってる感じになります。
今日も楽しいですか？
今日はもう楽しかったです。
楽しかったです。
一人壊れちゃった車もありますけど、このシルエティがいやミッションの釜が割れちゃってオイルが漏れちゃいました。
あ、そうなんですか。
はい。
あ、先ほど見ましたかもしれません。
はい。
結構流れましたね。
はい。で今ちゃんと掃除して。
掃除、はい、この後ですかね。
はい。
なるほど。なるほど。結構流れました。でも、トラックの上ではないですね。
トラック奇跡的に良かったです。
良かったですね。
はい。
すごい。小林さんのトリシャについてちょっと説明していただけますか？
まずエンジンが S15 のエンジンが乗ってます。
はい。
それにタービンが TD0625 じゃない 20G ですね。まあ比較的なんか400馬力あるかないかぐらいの車両になります。
綺麗。
一応足回りも DJ5 とか、なんかちょっといい車高調に入れてます。 こんなボロいんですけど、
今
よく
気づいた
D1 のマシンとかがこうつけてるような
うん
いい車庫帳をつけてます。
で今気づいたのはそのボトル
これは多分ミッションオイルの吹いた分がこっちにヘルシアが支えてくれてます。
は
本当はダメですけどね、
い
ペットボトル
手
じゃ
作りね
手作りで、は
DIY
いザ DIY なんでナックルも確か3アップさんのナックルが入ってて、まあ、ちょっと純正より切れるかなみたいなですね。
ナイスも綺麗ですね。
ナイスはブリット、
はい
ジータ3とユーロ。
こうぶつからないんですか？
あ、自分は
なんかドンって
ギリギリ当たらないです。はい。ですね。
そう綺麗。
もうかれこれ10年ぐらい乗ってます。
10年ぐらい持ってますか？
は
めっちゃ大事にしてますね。
い。友達から30万円で買いました。今じゃ考えられない値段で、それからなんだかんだ持ってます。
ドリフトエクスパート。
はい。My beginner。beginner。
違うでしょ、エクスパートが書いてあります。
お。
ビギナーは違う。別の、初級は別のレーベル。
でも心はいつまでもビギナー。エキスパートじゃないです。
バレた。プロフェッショナルな。
うまい方々が。
専門家書いてあります。専門家ドリフト専門家。はい。
なんで、そうですね。
ね
あとなんかありますかね。
はい。
でも後ろ見てもらうと、この前茂原でハーフウェットで調子乗ったら、
あ、ぐるぐるに行きましたか。どこかにぶつかった。誰かにぶつかった。
コースパッドにダーンっていって結構行ったんですけど、ちょっと戻って多少見れるかなみたいな。
ここだけでしたか。それは
ここだけです。
だいぶ前
結構最初はもうこの辺がバシーンって割とぐちゃぐちゃに。
あ、じゃあライトも新しいやつですか。
あ、でもこれそのままっすね。
そのまま。
はい。割れなかったんで、クラッシュパッドなんで割れないですけど押されるじゃないですか。
はい。
なんで結構押されちゃってはいたんですけど、まあなんとか
まだ大丈夫。
まだ大丈夫ではないですね、普通の人からすると。はい。まあ、一応パッと見ちょっとボロいですけどね。もうみんなまだ綺麗ですけどね。まだ
みんな綺麗ですね。
一番リーダーがポンコツな。
はい。で今日は8台じゃないですね。
あ、そうっす。
5台、4台、5台、
6台。
6台。
車を作ってる人と、作ってる人が今2人で出来上がってないっていう状態で、出来上がったらまあかっこいいかなっていうぐらいの車を今今エニシングファクトリーに1台、あともうエンジンとか作るのでもう違う工場に1台、
はいはい。すごい。
それが全部揃えば8
すごい。
台。
すごくいい雰囲気です。
ああ、ありがとうございます。
あそこのワネで
壊れちゃ
今上がってます。ありがとうございます。
う。何やるんだ。
分かってくれる。そのボディキットをお兄さんが作ったんです。
あ、これでも小口パワーさんの
あ、
フェンダーを、これ多分買った時からついてたような気がします。で今バンパーとか
はい
色がちょっと違うじゃないですか。
はい。
これがこうちょっと整えるための準備みたいなで、ちょっと今工場入ってて、今走るのにちょっと出てきてるみたいな。あとみんなこの隣とかめっちゃかっこいいです。はい。なんか
めっちゃ綺麗。
みんなの仕様が全く異なる仕様な、
どりしたやけど
ジャンルがみんな違うんですね。
綺麗、めっちゃ綺麗。
まあ一台ポン
大事、
コツが
そうね、大事にしてます。はい、ありがとうございます。
はい。 がとうございます。
Butcher should have some time for an interview. He was running around the entire day. There was just no possibility to catch him for an interview. But now is the right time.
This is Butcher, the organizer of the event Butcher Style Racing.
Yep.
Please tell me about your event. Like, is this the first time you conducted this huge event? Today was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so this one is our summer festival, and as far as festivals go, I think this is the 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th festival. So we had 2 springs and 2 summers, and this makes the 4th summer. So the festival one is a little bit more larger on this circuit, open how it is now with so many people. People from all over the world came here to drive, and people from local areas as well. So this is the summer festival here.
It was such an amazing atmosphere. It was so much fun, I have to say.
Thank you.
A lot of fun. And I really liked the way you organized with the different classes, like the drifting classes, but also the challenges, like the drift parking challenge, the chicken run.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was so nice. And also that you added, like, this is the first time I saw this, that there was a special ride along possible. So for people who have no equipment, who have no experience or no acquaintances with the drifting, you organized everything that they have a chance to ride along in a special schedule with all the equipment. Like, I loved it.
It's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There was a lot of people that enjoyed it. You know, all my friends, you know, Japanese friends and my American friends and everybody. You know, you know, these guys, you know, they take the time to come out here and set up and enjoy, you know, and everything. I try to encourage people that are not familiar with drifting, and people that, like, let's say for example, there's a lot of people that live in Japan, and Japan is very big. They're known for so many things, but a lot of people don't know that this exists. They don't know that about drifting and the racing culture. They don't know that this is a culture. And so one of the things I try to do is encourage people that don't know anything about it, who's never been to a drift event ever in their life. They don't even know what it is. I'm trying to encourage to come, you know, and say, hey, you're gonna have a great time. And a lot of times they say, oh, well, we're not really into that stuff, we're not into the cars. I'm like, trust me, you don't have to be into this. This is like, it's almost like a roller coaster. Like, like you go to a theme park, you might not necessarily want to ride the roller coaster, but you like everything that's at the theme park, right? Like the little fun games and like the, you know, the water jet with the balloon and the cotton candy. Essentially,
cars.
That's what this is, but we're cars. Like, you might not like cars, but we have that type of feeling, that type of environment that I'm trying to create. And I can't do it myself. It comes from everyone helping. You know, it comes from all the good people here that, you know, come from different backgrounds that come here and enjoy. There's people that love this sport. There's people that don't know anything about it. And so when you mix those two together, when you finally take the step to come here, and then you have no choice because now you're here, right? So now you're like, oh, well, I'm here now, and then you start to hear all the noises of the cars and the people laughing and the joy, and then everything just, next thing you know, you just get bombarded, you get attacked with this energy that can only be created in something in this type of environment. And so this is the environment that I try to create, and I try to maintain. I don't really need to maintain it too much. It's more like taking the bridge and lowering it so everyone can meet at that point, you know, and that's my goal. That's the whole purpose of this. It goes deeper than that, but you know, I grew up loving cars my whole life, and there's so many people in Japan that are passionate about cars as well. And so, you know, we're in Japan. This is not my country, right? It's not your country. It's not any of their countries. So it's good that people can come and mingle with the locals, and I think that's very important, you know, because like I love Japan. You know, my wife is Japan. My wife is Japanese. My son is half Japanese, and it's good to just get connected with the locals and vice versa. And a lot of times Japanese people, they do like that mixture. They just don't know how to do it. So I'm here to bridge that, you know, and close that gap and shorten it. So I try my best to create something like this where everyone enjoys, you know, the cars and, you know, the loud screaming of the craziness of this environment. And, you know, I want, this time I changed it up. I ended up doing two different type of fun games, which the whole entire crowd liked.
Yes.
You know, everyone was there watching, and everyone was happy, and it was great. And I'm happy that I made that decision to do that. So, as more events, you know, come on that I do later in the future, I have a crazy mind, so I'm always like thinking about something crazy and outrageous. You know, I'm like, it might be like goofy, but I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I want to do that, and it's, you know, I booked this whole entire place. So essentially, this is like my playground, and it's because it's my playground. I'm gonna play it, and I hope I invite everyone to come play and join. You know, and people do it. They're like, oh yeah, we'll come, we'll do that. It's fun. So, you know, that's the whole purpose of this, so everyone can get along.
It is a success. I can tell you from a visitor's point of view. It was beautiful. Like you said, like people mingle, Japanese, non-Japanese, not just the non-Japanese who want to mingle with Japanese, but also vice versa. It was so beautiful. There's also like drifting teams who participated, but also people like drifters who just come by themselves, who have no team or no
just
friends.
Solo.
And also with them, like it was so easy to talk with them. It was also easy for them to mingle with others. It was just beautiful. You created such a beautiful atmosphere here, such an easygoing atmosphere, which made this impossible to mingle.
Yeah,
you know?
that makes me happy.
And also the games that you mentioned that you implied today.
It gets
like,
everybody huddled up.
Yes,
you know,
but also like it breaks the cycle of normal drift events where it's just like drifting, like
round
doing this round after round after round. And here we have like a break in between, loosen it all up, and like not reset, but like get out of the cycle and like it was very energizing. I have to say.
Yeah, you know, I didn't think about it like that. It ended up being that because it came to my mind. I was like, I'm gonna do this. By any means necessary, I want to do it. I don't care. And that's how I operate. If I want to do something, I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. By any means necessary, I don't care. I don't care how. I don't know how, but I go and find the people that can help me do that. So I have such a great team here, which you call them staff, but they're not staff. They're our friends. They're my friends. They're friends of everyone here. And without them, and without the people, all the car enthusiasts, the people that are passionate about this stuff, without them, this can't be possible. So I can have all the dreams I want, but if it, it's one thing having those dreams and ideas, but bringing it to life, it can be difficult and challenging, But I try not to think about the challenges. I just think about the ideas. I'm like, it's goofy. I don't even think about it like I'm gonna come up with this idea because I know people will like it. No, I'm literally doing it for myself. Like, it sounds selfish, I guess. Like, I was like, and I didn't participate in it. You didn't see me out there. Yeah, you didn't. The two challenges.
You was looking for you. Where is he?
I was walking around. I was changing tires. I was, drinking juice and
10 minutes
coffee.
later, he's still not here.
Yeah. I didn't do it
funny.
like, I wanted to just create it. I wanted to see it done, and in live action because it was in my head, and then just everyone just went and did it. And it's kind of like a trust thing where like they're just like, well, we trust that this will be fun. I guess I don't know. I have no idea, but everyone enjoyed it, and so I created that because I personally thought that it was cool. So I kind of feel like it's kind of like a weird thing to say out loud, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But I feel like if I think of something that I want to do, if it's in my head, then I would imagine it being someone else's head too. Maybe they would like it, right? Maybe other people would like it. you know. So, and everyone did like it, and it was great. And I didn't participate in it. I did it so that everyone else could enjoy it, and then I can just enjoy like the excitement of them enjoying it, and it made me happy. And everybody was all grouped up here together. Everyone's all next to each other having a great time, and that made me happy. And you know, honestly, like all the other events that I did, you know, we are growing from the first one we did. The first one we did was at Fuji. It was a little gymkhana, you know. We had a couple drivers, maybe like, I don't know, 8 or 10, 12 people, friends, and then their friends told their friends, and then the next event it got bigger, and then, you know, we have ups and downs, right? Of course, with anything, but it's just climbing and climbing and climbing, and it's great. And I wanted to expand, I wanted to get bigger, I wanted to get better. So, next event, I want to do something more wild, more crazier, you know, and I already have all the ideas in my head. I already have them.
I'm looking forward to that.
You know, so it's just a matter of time, you know, like, okay, we gotta wait for that time to come, because, you know, it is challenging, it's very expensive. And I'm not, it takes a lot of time to do this, a lot of money, but honestly, none of it really matters because it was such a great day. We had great weather, everyone had a great time. You know, so many smiles. Everyone's coming up to me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Even people that I don't even know. I just spoke to them maybe 1 or 2 times, maybe at that Koku or something like that. And I'm like, hey, are you doing anything Saturday? Here's my flyer. Come join this, please. You're gonna have a lot of fun. And they're like, oh, okay. And then most of them showed up. And they're like, oh my God, this is so cool. I'm glad I came. I'm like, well, I'm glad you did come. Like, so it's kind of cool to see that. You know?
You started PR for this event many months prior, like
What was that?
3 months in advance. You
Yeah,
started doing the PR. So
Yeah, so and I feel like 3 months wasn't enough time. I feel like I should have opened it sooner so that people can know about it sooner. I feel like so maybe that's something I'll think of and put in consideration. But normally people tend to, like, at the very last minute, people are like, okay, we're gonna go, and everybody gets their cars ready and stuff like that. Not everybody has their cars ready. Some people's cars are being worked on. Some people's cars are damaged, so no one knows until the very end. And the next thing you know, they message me, hundreds of people, okay, we're good to go, we're coming. I'm like, okay, cool. And then everyone's here.
yeah, today was full.
It was packed.
Yeah.
It really was. I didn't even get a chance to go back there.
No way.
I went there earlier and I was like, oh, there's a lot of cars back here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Then I came back over here to drive and do stuff. So, yeah, and, you know, so we had the RCs as well this time.
Yeah.
You know, the little drift cars,
Yeah.
which was great because they allowed customers to have fun with them. And I think at no charge as well. So that was very cool on their part. And I know it takes a lot of work for them to set that stuff up, you know, and bring those little cars out.
Yeah.
Like, you saw that thing, it was huge.
Yeah.
The little tractor they had there, the little cars. That thing is huge. They had like 10 people setting that thing up. You know, so it's like, those things sometimes get overlooked. You know, sometimes people don't think about those things. They're like, oh yeah, that's easy. It's not. I see it. I'm busy doing my thing, but I see it, how hard it is to do those things, and I appreciate those people for doing it.
And I think in those small RC cars, they put a lot of love in it. They are so detailed
They
in
look
their
so cool.
design, and I think they need a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, it's like a little drift car. It's really cool. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I had a chance to go. I didn't play with it, but I had a chance to go and look at them and like kind of record it and like put it on my Instagram. Like, this is so cool, because it is cool. You know, what boy doesn't like cars? Like little miniature cars, you know. You can't afford a big one, well, you can have a little one.
Hey, I'm a girl and I love cars since I was little.
Yeah.
I didn't play with dolls, I played with Hot Wheels. You know?
Yeah, it was good. Today was great.
It works in all genders, I think.
It is. It's the atmosphere, it's the environment, it's the rush, it's the adrenaline, it's the energy that comes out of it. You know, it's almost impossible to really be upset here. You know, so it's great. So
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you,
and
guys.
I'm looking forward to your next event.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Sometime next year we'll do something crazy.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Otsukare.
Thank you for coming. Got some of this.
Thank you for having me.